Let that one slide out. Let it slide out.
Get ready.
I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
Hey, that was pretty accurate.
I shit you not. What the? I shit you not. On my Lord of the Rings video, somebody actually commented like, it's almost as if you're mispronouncing their names on purpose.
Wow, people are amazing.
No way.
Did you see what I put on Twitter? I'd seen this been. Well, I actually posted the video and said, this has been ripped off all day and all week.
None of us follow you.
It doesn't matter. Important people do. Street Smart, 3 p.m. Central, only on my channel. Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Sometimes. It's coming back, man. This has been
Boxing Saturday, though, mate. I won't be around all the time boxing.
That's right. It's Boxing Day. I thought that was closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Matt Barber Entertainment.
Ooh, you know what's also on Saturday?
Street Smarts.
That.
The boxing.
Street Smarts.
Oh boy. I can't believe none of you guys know. It's someone's birthday.
Ever heard of it?
It's Street
Brandon?
birthday?
It's not your birthday.
No, Street Smarts. It's like another year old?
Is it Culture's birthday?
What's Gucci, my ninjas? I'm here with people who don't even know whose birthday is on Saturday.
Jesus.
You don't know when mine is.
Yes, I do. I have it written down. I can look it up. I have it on my calendar with a heart around it like this. I got him.
I thought that was a little bottom on it, not a heart.
Actually, I would believe that.
The thing is, it's probably true, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's bought me a mic
I detect
stand.
no lies.
I have like 5 mic stands here at the house I want to send you. I have like the high one. I have the low one for you. I have the one that I broke. I have like several.
Oh, amazing. Can't wait to receive at least one of them.
Oh, no, he's not going to. He just wants to send them to you. There's a difference.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's the thought that counts.
It would be more affordable for me to build it, like to fly to England and build it myself and give it to you than it would be to ship it over there.
I know, it's crazy.
That math
I sent
does,
sweets
right?
over to Siouxland and it cost a fortune.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. So with me as always is my partner in sugar tits.
Oh no.
Partner in fairy dust and poop emojis.
Accurate.
Barber.
All right, how we going? I'm in the best shape possible. Looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's because it's somebody's birthday. How about that, Yeti? Had a whole bunch of new ones today. And also with us is our executive producer, Mr. Grant Gregory.
How are you doing? I'm doing really well. I've recovered from all my unknown origin-based ailments, and
Ooh, he had the monkey flu. Check him out.
Oh yeah, boy.
I'm not on that page to press the button yet, so you'll have to give me a bit of hint later. So,
by the way,
for all the happy to be here.
For all those like, ooh, man has to be gay. He has monkeypox. I got it from my dog.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that was a thing
And she's
as well,
a
wasn't
bitch.
it? That was a thing.
Doggy style, yo.
Well, they basically said that. Well, it's not surprising. Why would you be surprised at that? Of course dogs get it.
Because
Somebody help me! I think I have the monkey flu. Check it out.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. So before I get to the German, because I don't have a great segue to him from that. Another monster. Yeah, dude. I've been hosting the Wednesday night dump for a while because Scott abuses his friends. His friends.
He also.
So I'm
abuses
still
his
waking
friends.
up. I haven't even done my vocal. I haven't even done my vocal exercises yet. So
Red,
if I
yellow,
mispronounce
yeah.
some words,
That's not a problem, but it's very accurate that the Germans are abusing the French. It's not like that's not happened before, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So Matt is also German?
No. Oh, no. Oh, gross.
No,
I like Grant.
Irish Mexican.
I have no problem if his penis is cut.
Though. That's like one of the highest places in the US with Germans. They have like a whole town for them.
It was in South America, mate. It's like,
no.
Wait,
not
what?
only in South America. Come on.
Speaking of being lost in the conversation, it's the keyframe slapper.
If stream is starting and hi Führer, whatever.
That your German accent is like comically bad. Like, let's leave the accents to me.
Like I'm not German.
Almost.
Anyway, Yeti.
And I swear to Christ, if you turn out to be Metal from EFAP and you haven't told me yet, I'm gonna flip my shit.
I am Metal. I am Metal himself. Do you want
Does
to be
he
on
not
EFAP?
sound like him?
I don't know. I
He
don't
sounds
know.
like Metal.
Shock.
Wait, what was that, Grant? I think you agreed with me.
No. As soon as he said it, I'm like, holy shit, that is Metal. I'm like, oh, of all the ones that we inherited, it had to be that one.
The least influential on the show. Well, right above what's his name? Freeney?
Fringy.
Did you know he is a third host?
Yeah.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
Yeah,
There's the main host,
on there.
the co-owner, and then like a bunch of guests, and usually someone from HR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of butthurt,
I'm the host, so. Oh look, now I'm the second one. How did that happen?
That's very naughty.
254. 254. That's freaking Colleen, isn't it? Somebody in chat from Texas, help me out. And speaking of butthurt, Yeticast.
Yeah. Hey.
You missed
Did
a
he say
good yeah. He added that like a year ago, bro.
You're just
really?
noticing now?
Yeah. So
Well, no,
he
yeah.
has the
He never used the harder H. That's the problem. He's only introduced that recently.
And then he added the oh Jesus. Remember the after school special we watched with the dude with the fake Russian accent? And he was like, yes, these kids should learn tonight.
Oh yeah.
And he's like in a trench coat on a bridge.
Yeah.
Yet.
Oh,
and I don't know why we had him start doing it.
Yeah.
It just happened. I don't remember the origin of, like, I know what day, but yeah, no idea how that became a thing.
I don't either.
I often just block voices out. I only really ever hear like me, Matt, and Grant. And the only reason I ever hear Mark is because it's jarring. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it.
That's right. I assumed for ages that you were a part of my like Magic Friends because I was never on stream with you. I only ever saw you on stream with other people. So I'm like, he has to be like my imagination.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm
I
real.
always wanted to be a barber with a terrible accent, so it's just like it has to be. It's like I was projecting.
Well, I'm not northern, so that's important.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking Northern monkeys.
Northern South Korea.
All right. I guess talk to the chat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're on Scott's channel. We do that.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
we?
There is Munchenheisen, nailed it. Says Spork. Don't care for that. Tevin? That's Tevin, right?
Yeah, Evan Denver.
Yes.
Tevin. That's weird. It's like you want to say
Steven.
Kevin. What?
It's Steven.
That's not how you spell Steven.
Steven?
Yes.
Fucking Germans.
That's how you pronounce it.
Steven is Tephan.
Yeah. Like when you say
Steven.
Tevin, it makes you like want to like, no, that's supposed to be Kevin. And then it gets messaged with this one of those, ooh, my parents are really funny. They wanted to fuck with people, so they named me Tevin.
Or they sneezed while writing
Thanks
it
for
down.
being in the chat, Tevin.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Another monster. We use that outro because I have yet to make a outro for the Wednesday dump, nor has Scott sent me one. So we will be using She's my stick too. Yeah, something like that. Right off with the bed. Oh, well then don't need to talk to you anymore. more excited before. I think most people, even though like it's weird being excited for something that you know is going to end up being shit, but it's going to be less shitty than the other thing that's coming out.
Can
Does
we
that make
guarantee
sense?
that? Like,
Bro, I feel pretty safe in my assumption that
I have a horrendous feeling they're going to be equal diarrhea.
I mean, just based on what we've seen, like, you know, from Lord of the Rings at this point, I don't think they could. Like I said this the other day, I tweeted it out. I went in the Twitter sphere and put it out. And Zool? What the fuck is Zool?
Oh, that hurts my soul. Ghostbusters, man. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Is it spelled correctly? Maybe it's a misspelling.
I don't know.
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
I'm afraid of no goat.
So, because I've been working on this idea for a while now. Y'all probably heard me.
No, it is spelt wrong.
I've been working on this idea for a while now. You probably heard me talk about it in some point, like the whole idea of having somebody to check your shit. Like, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. Now, I think that they should have a memeologist, someone who comes in and at every stage will check to see how memeable the project is, giving the studios or whoever an opportunity to assess the project and see if they want to continue to go forward.
Oh yeah, like what EFAP was talking about.
What?
What, he's copied us already?
Are they copying his idea again? Oh, I mean, I like took it to Mahler because, like, why not? I am metal after all.
Hey man, there's timestamps on all my shit. Anyway.
I've actually had a really good idea, but I don't want to talk about it publicly because someone's going to rip me off.
And
But
everybody
it's
is spelling
good
Zool
name.
wrong. It's Zuul.
Yes,
I
do
see
you
like
say
8
Z
different
or
times.
do you say Z?
Thanks for staying on
'Cause most
point.
Canadians
It depends on the context.
No, the letter doesn't change the context. A Z is a Z.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When it's,
As in
when it's
zebra.
a Z.
I don't know. It's a Canadian thing, and I don't know. Depending on how I say it, it's a
Boo.
context.
Chat, let me know who got my joke. Thank you. Where was I at? Tevin fucked everything up twice. That's crazy. Tevin, first time I've ever seen him in here, he has fucked us up twice. One was his name, and the second was saying that House of Dragon is gonna be better than. Oh man, that's funny. Anyway, Yep, After Dark, Monkey.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know.
let's
I
not
feel
read
pretty
that
safe.
one.
The friends were asking for it. Yep. Okay, not gonna do that. What fun is that? Is there in that? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be saying hey to people. Katana.
Nailed it.
Isn't Katina?
They all
Dude, that's
have like
Katana.
interesting names.
No, there's an I, not an A.
Oh my god, this is why we never do this on my show.
It is better to not talk to the chat.
I got this one. Andrew, 4, 6, and 2.
Oh, it's a yellow Batman.
Let's see here.
It's about the women, isn't it?
Brutal Morningwood. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Next to Tickle Trunk. I like this one. It's a pretty good one too. Did you get the DM that Takana?
Yes, I did. I just replied to it.
Okay, cool. Because you better be like, if not, that blade of hers will entrap the souls of her enemies. Nailed it.
Oh, it's the first time I've heard that.
Oh,
What?
you had to remind me of the movie.
Dude, I literally just said it 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, but nobody listens to you, so.
Yeah,
We didn't
I
hear.
can't hear.
See you,
Jewish.
Eddie.
Hey, Sherry.
Mm.
So glad you're here for representation. Oh, Proto.
Nope, that's wrong.
That's
That's
Zoe.
wrong.
44?
Oh,
Huh?
that was a really hard name
Oh,
to
there you
try
go,
and pronounce
quick try,
last
yep.
week.
He's on
Oh,
the property.
That's wrong.
Potro Assast.
Pot
Ass eight.
roast station. Pot roast
Hot
station.
rotation.
What?
Huh.
Huh.
Static. Nailed it. My chattable. Who else did I miss? 16-bit. I think that's enough. I'm sure somebody will tell me if somebody important comes in. Oh, Mohammed said, is that like
Is it Said or Saeed?
Confusa? Confusa said? Oh, yours
Oh,
makes
yeah,
way
he-
more sense than mine.
Yeah. He who walks through airport door sideways is going to Bangkok. That's what Confucius says.
Oh, he said it right. He didn't put an S on the end. That's good.
Yeah, Confusa.
Yeah, there's only one person.
Yeah, there's only
multiple.
it's only one of them. That's right. All right, I guess we can bring up the first article now that we have
nailed that intro.
Is Katina? I feel like it's Katana.
I feel like we're saying the same thing. It's just accent.
Yeah. God dang it! You know what, you motherfuckers? Oh man.
We really shouldn't be slagging off his chat like that.
You got to come up with less good shit so we don't steal it as often. That's what
Wait,
you like.
Look, this is the first one I shared. This one we're doing. Is that a face hugger? How the monster from Alien turned up in the Gulf of Mexico. By the way,
which one's the Gulf of Mexico? The one by Florida and Texas?
Yeah. Third Coast.
Yeah,
Third Coast.
Yeah, because the other one's bloody Sea Cortez, isn't it? Yeah.
By the way, this is 100% a like legit. It looks almost like a face hugger. It's crazy, right?
Well, that one I think is from the movie right there.
It's even got the same depth of field and color scheme as the movie.
Yeah. Why would they put a picture of the movie like face hugger?
So
directly under is this a face hugger? It's just someone. So
where's the actual one?
Someone else.
Yeah, where's the real one?
I don't know. Oh, so the name of it is the Bathinomus Yakatanisnes. Nobody back me up.
Sounds like something Mark would say, but he would probably say it like differently.
The Bathinomus. Whatever.
Yikes! What the hell is that? Can we do this properly? The past notes. Oh,
what?
Past notes way?
What on earth? What company is this that you've taken this?
Isn't this your people? This is the Guardian.
Oh, I never read the Guardian. It's one of my least favorite papers.
Oh come on! Every Northerner
Did
loves
half
the
a
Guardian.
person wrote this?
To be honest with you, I can't stand hardly any of the papers. They're all rubbish.
Why is this grammar? Like,
I don't understand.
This hurts.
This is crazy.
They don't even show a picture of it.
Wait,
I need the picture.
They don't. Oh my! What is the point of this if they don't show a picture?
Oh
We
man!
got this article.
Yeah, okay,
This is the last time, Yeti.
Copy the name.
Hang on. Can you scroll down to what it's called?
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
then
gonna get my
Google
phone
it
and
and
look it
let's
up.
find out.
Oh no, yeah, you Google it. That'd be easier. Yeah.
Well, I can't copy it, so.
It
No,
looks
not you. I
nothing
mean,
like
that one.
a face hugger. I'll show y'all.
What does it look like? A fish. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? If it just looks like a normal fish.
It looks like a roly poly.
Woodlouse. Wow. Yeah, it really does.
I'm so disappointed. Like that's what is that? Just is it called encephalopod? Something like that?
See, this is why I don't read the Guardian. Like, in all seriousness.
Why is there just a random cat?
Oh yeah. Well, they're called land sharks,
I mean,
so it doesn't make sense.
It's
the thing is
adorable.
basically a
Look at this.
a big ass lobster. Like it's
No.
got a lobster with booty. You know?
No, it's like a
Yeah.
big ass underwater
Cell bug.
roly poly.
I
Yeah,
don't know what a roly poly is.
it's a cell bug, a
basically
woodlouse.
this.
Oh
yeah.
god. Oh, the Guardians is so disappointing.
Wow.
Imagine my
Way to go,
shark.
Guardians.
Whoa, what was that last one? Do you see that? Look, that thing. What
The turtle?
hell is that?
Or
No,
turtle.
no, left.
Wow.
The thing that's like a slug with a shark fin.
Sure,
sea
that's what you
cucumber.
think it was.
I don't know what that thing is
Looks like a sea cucumber.
with the shark fin.
Looks like a shoehorn.
What? You know, my head is like a shark fin, deeper, bluer.
Huh.
See if anybody got that one. All right, well, we can skip that article.
That's a reference.
Oh boy, we're moving right along here.
This seems to happen a lot.
With
It does.
quality stories from the Guardian.
Ain't my fault. All right, here we go. Yeti, can you give me
Sure.
the solid? Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, is he going to read time?
spend some time.
It's on our side.
Geez, I already started off bad, but spend some time in Middle Earth and you'll learn a lot of secrets. I shadowed the cast and creators of the much anticipated Lord of the Rings.
Hold up, Yeti. Don't run off too fast. Right, what was it you said? Like, spend some time in Middle Earth and you're going to learn a lot of secrets.
Yes.
It's like you're going to move into the country and eat a lot of peaches.
Well, they were put there by a man.
There you go, see? Yeah. Okay, you can continue, Yeti.
Yeah. The Ring of Power. 4 days at San Diego Comic-Con in July. During my conversations with the showrunners, executive producers, and several members of the cast, I did my best to pick up clues about where the series may be headed.
Hey, Tina.
Along with details about the immense production behind the epic saga. The Rings of Power, which debuts September 2nd on Prime Video, is already the most expensive show ever created.
Oh boy. Let's skip a little bit because we already know all this. I want to know the secrets.
If you want to watch the blah blah blah, the Second Age is a time of relative peace for Middle Earth.
It's the most boring age, actually. Nothing happened in it.
Oh, that's what you think.
There are also more immediate threats. A young Galadriel, Clark, is convinced that Sauron survived the war and is amassing power. Meanwhile, another elf warrior named Arondir, Ismail Cruz, and the human he's romancing. Okay. Bronwyn, Nazint Bon encounter orcs and nomadic Harfoots, ancestors of the hobbits, named Nori, Markella Kavano, and Poppy, Megan Richards. Hey, I could say that one. Find a mysterious stranger.
Yeah, you said the white name. Good work.
Daniel Wayman, who was fallen from the sky in a flaming meteor. That was a okay.
That's I was about to highlight the same one.
As soon as I saw it, I had to go up.
Yeti, I'm gonna let you know this right now. All right, I know what you're doing, and it's not cool.
It's unclear if this man is good or evil, but bizarre occurrences generally don't portend well
just
for
quickly,
Middle Earth.
I actually had a conversation about this the other day with a friend of mine who likes books and things like this in real life. She said she ain't going to be watching any of this, right? And quoted directly from the Silmarillion, which is something I can't actually pronounce properly, apparently. Like an entire Bible written, well, I hope so, but I mean, like an entire Bible written by Tolkien, detailing every minor detail of what happened in Middle Earth from like minute 1 to later parts of like the later ages and all the rest of it. If you're going to pick a franchise to make something up completely differently, right, from just ignoring source material, you can do that if it's like comic book related, or maybe it was just film related like Star Wars or something. You can't do that with Tolkien, because everybody that really, really likes Tolkien things, whether it be the movies or whatever, has read the books and they love the books. You get the movie casuals, that just like movies, and that's fine. But this is just not selling it to me. Right?
Well, they also don't have the rights, so that's why it's all messed up. They got the rights to like the side note things, so they don't have the full rights in order to actually do it. They gotta do the Star Trek thing where it's like 25% different, that type of thing.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, they sacked the guy that is in charge of the I can't remember the dude's name, but that professor that basically goes, this can go and this can go.
He's got a
remember.
Oh, he's got a weird name.
Something like that, isn't it? I can't remember.
Something like that, yeah. And when he was fired, is it a surprise that they lost the rights to like loads of things? I mean, they might as well have just gone, you know what, we're making something up. And actually, I think people would have taken to it better.
Oh yeah, if it was totally unrelated to the Lord of the Rings, like people might be paying attention.
Yeah, I feel like it was a salient point.
Yeah, but like then you don't have the name. You don't have the name
I mean,
though.
that-
Like that's
yeah,
like
they
the
don't even
drawing
know.
thing for it.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
nothing
true,
that even
but I
looks
still
like
think
Lord
it-
of the Rings in this.
Well, yeah,
You got the
it doesn't.
Numenors,
You're right.
the Numenorians, who are the highest class of people that ever existed, and they look like hobos. Like
That's
Yeah.
true, actually.
even your basic stuff, like Tolkien worked the moon cycles and the tides for this world. Like he went into nauseating detail about everything, and they went, "Oh, yeah, but we're gonna do it better," and that's it.
You're gonna love this
Oh yeah,
article.
it wasn't diverse enough.
What I hate most of
We
all is
know.
that, like these people like pretend that they want to keep the
Oh,
Tolkien
Shippy. That's
legacy,
that guy's name. Shippy.
but like they just like pretend.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
desecrating
Shippy was
everything.
oh, sorry, Mark. But yeah, Shippy was
Go ahead.
the Lord of the Rings guy that knew like everything about it. He
Oh,
was
the guy they
I
fired?
remember him.
yeah, the guy they fired.
Yeah.
Shippy's the name.
For what reason though?
Because he
Because-
kept saying you can't do that.
Yeah, that's not accurate.
That was quite literally it. He was going, hang on, you can't do this, and you can't do this, and actually this character's this. And they were like, yeah, bye.
Creative differences. Creative differences.
And
Was
then they
Shippy
hired
around like
someone-
when Peter Jackson was making this?
Sorry, what?
Was Shippy like around when Peter Jackson was making his trilogy, or is he like a
Probably
new
because
guy?
I think he's like 70. Like he's
Okay,
up there in age.
He
All
wasn't around during The Hobbit, which is quite interesting in itself. But he was
I think
definitely
that
around.
sounds
in Lord of the Rings.
tells quite a lot.
Yeah.
Hobbit is the only book that I've read from Tolkien, unfortunately. I do plan to read the Lord of the Rings next.
Oh, you should. You should. You'll love him. Welcome to Book Hour here on. Because he does that, doesn't he? Scott does all books and stuff. He talks about books.
I don't know. I'm not even subscribed.
I'm pretty sure he does. That's how I got chatting
I
to
think
him
he
in the
does
first
books.
place.
Yeah, I think he does.
I'm
Think,
reading Joseph Campbell right
Game of
now. It's
Thrones.
quite a good read.
Hero 1,000 Faces?
Yeah, that's the one. Hero's
good one.
Journey. So I can finally like make a literature devil video. Like, seriously, like
He
if
has
you
other
read
good
that
books, too, by the
If you
way.
read that
He has other
book,
good
you
books.
can make a video like his because like that's all he talks about.
Who? Sorry.
Lit dev, the guy that employs Mad during the mornings.
Do you know, I really wish I hadn't said anything because I never know who anyone is. So it's kind of pointless me ever saying.
Mad is kind of like
Yeah.
a sex slave to him.
I don't think you know how sex slaves
that-
work.
Oddly
I do.
specific,
I live in
too.
Eastern Europe, dude. I've seen things.
So-
Oh my god! I just remembered a movie that's from the area that he's from. Anyway,
Euro
moving on.
Anyways,
I like Eurotrip. Where were you, Yeti?
we know that eventually Sauron will rise to power and forge the titular rings. 3 for the elves,
Oh,
7 for the
that
dwarves,
titular
9 for the
ring.
mortal men.
Titular, isn't it?
Titular?
Yeah,
He
Titty
will
Lar.
also secretly make one ring to rule them all. Spoilers, dude. Come on. The elves and men will have to form an alliance to battle the new Dark Lord. And though
Man.
they will
Sorry,
defeat him,
Yeti, that was literally the funniest thing I've ever heard. I want to really
What?
react. Oh, dude,
What did he say
spoilers.
that was funny, sir? Oh,
And I was about to like, God dang it! I'm so sorry, there, Mark. I know you were just saying how you're getting ready to read those books.
they will fail to
no.
destroy the One Ring, thus precipitating the events of the Lord of the Rings.
precipitating, raining.
The Rings of Power audience will meet other characters either featured or name dropped throughout the Lord of the Rings, including the powerful half Elven Elrod, Robert Arameo, the elf smith Celebrimbor, Charles Edwards,
Real
whom
quick,
Sauron.
Dude,
Robert
you've got Matt
Aaron-
video to be able to pronounce them properly, and you don't even use it.
Robert Arameo. His name sounds more Tolkienist than Elrond. Just pointing that out.
whom
Like, you
Sauron
don't-
tricks into teaching him secrets of how to make the rings. Isildur,
Wait, what?
Maxim Baldry,
That's not how it happens, is it?
What? Sorry.
Sauron tricks Celebrimbor into teaching him the secrets of how to make the rings?
Yeah, to
No.
do the other ones. So he makes the 1, and then he makes the 3, the 7, and then the 9. I think. Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
That's how it goes.
You don't
he
know. You
tricks
haven't read the
him
books.
I know, but I have a friend that
You
Aragorn's
say you had a friend.
ancestors.
What happened to this friend? Where is he now?
well,
What did you
Aiden.
do to him?
gas. I gotta step on the gas tonight.
Wouldn't be a stream with a German without talking about gassing people. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a wow.
Internet gas. That's what I meant.
Just. I mean, you could have made a cannibal joke because we were talking about cannibals last week.
Well, specifically Army
I
Hammer,
wasn't there for this.
who I feel
Exactly.
more on board with now after seeing that trailer. Because I'm like, dude, y'all ain't
You know
showing
what?
me shit.
I can't wait to watch
I
that.
honestly think that what we saw in the trailer is all the text messages in the entire thing. But it's people just talking. I reckon we've seen all the evidence. Towards
Yeah, all of it can be like, yeah, no, dude, he's just talking dirty, but like in a really, like pretentious and privileged way where he can say anything he wants to because of who he is. That
Does
doesn't
his
mean he's
mum
going to
say that
eat
they're all
you.
cannibals?
He cuts to some
Was it his
woman. He's
mum?
like,
Not
"Oh
his
my
mum.
god,
No.
we're on a date, and he said he was going to eat me out. He's a cannibal."
Anyway,
Yeah. Well, he's
Here we go.
selling timeshare now, so.
Okay. McKay described how he and Payne pitched the studio executives who weren't necessarily diehard Tolkien fans on their idea for a
Shock.
series based in Middle-earth's Second Age. The way we boiled it down was, remember the first 5 minutes of the Peter Jackson movies when Galadriel says the rings were made, 3 for the Elven Kings, 7 for the Dwarf Lords, 9 for mortal men, but they were all deceived. Sauron rose to power and almost took over the world. We all had to band together.
yeah.
to fight
We've all
him.
seen the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they got 5 seasons. Was remember the first 5 minutes of the movies? We're gonna do that.
Each season is 1 minute of the story,
Yeah.
but then they can stretch it out over 10 episodes.
Is this a weird like phrasing, right? The show meanders across many different realms.
Yeah, in other
Meanders.
words,
Takes forever to
nothing
get there.
happens.
That's a negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought out the thesaurus, and it was just like, oh, this will make it sound smarter.
We don't have to read about that. That's not what I'm interested in. Only
Squirrel.
25%
Oh
of the
my God.
actors play humans.
Okay.
Is that a chick?
Interesting. Yes.
Well, to be fair, I mean, there was
It's
a lot
my
of different
ex-wife.
races in. There was a lot of different races in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. I couldn't remember what it was called for a minute. That's bad.
Okay.
Human.
Only a quarter of the actors were cast as human characters. Nearly everyone else, orcs, elves, dwarves, harfoots, had to have prosthetics applied every day. The use of those prosthetics will come as some relief to fans who gushed over the practical effects in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings film trilogy and bemoaned his reliance on CGI in the Hobbit movies that followed.
I don't think that's fair. I think a lot of people thought that the attack on Helm's Deep was actually really good because it was CGI. And
I hated the CGI.
so you agree with this article? That explains
That
a
one
lot.
part, that
The whole
one
article.
small section before
I
We
it
all
goes
know
into
that if
any
you
never
agree
bothered
with
me.
one thing, you agree with the whole thing. That's how it works.
So yeah, it's true.
You-
'cause I
you must
disagree
write
with
for The
all
Guardian
all
with that
statement except for
attitude.
One part.
What? Oh, I forgot. The first hour hasn't gone yet. We all talk over each other. Grant, go.
No, I said it's true because I disagree with 90% of what you just said, but because I agree with 10%, I technically have to agree with that whole now.
The whole thing.
Well, that is science.
Okay.
It is. Or maths.
It
I don't
is.
know. I get those two mixed up.
The problem
Yeah,
with
well, one of them's a real science, and the other one.
Nope, don't say that, Grant. Nope. Never mind.
Oh, I wish you had.
The problem with prequels is that the audience often knows where the story is headed. In this case, we know that an alliance of the elves and men will battle Sauron, and we know a man named Isildur will manage to cut the one ring from Sauron's hand, but fail to destroy it.
Sorry, I was laughing at the private chat.
when you hear this story, you think, "Oh my gosh, what an idiot," says Payne. This guy could have ended all his stuff. That's not what. Okay. But because of his pride, vanity, and greed, and the whole superpowers of the ring thing, but whatever. Let's ignore that. Knowing where the character is going, how do you make an audience fall in love with this character? See the trials he goes through. It feels inevitable and tragic, but you get why he did it.
Are we talking about the Army Hammer thing again?
No, hold on. For real though, hold on. This show is gonna be mainly it's gonna be about what's his name, Sauron, and his mom being killed by Dalmatians, and now he's a bad guy.
Yeah, well, you got to justify. You got to find he's the epitomation of everything evil, so therefore it's probably someone else's fault.
Yeah.
No, maybe he just didn't want to pry.
Are they really doing that?
Wait, I thought they were talking about Isildur, not Sauron.
Just remember, some of the cast have also described Sauron in this as having daddy energy, whatever the hell that means.
What?
What?
Yeah.
This Sauron?
I thought it was called Dad Strength.
Yeah. Okay. McKay agrees.
By the way, is Gandalf in this?
We think
because
so.
Gandalf was around in the Second Age, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. There was a really disheveled-looking, dirty old man, and we're like, "Hey, that'll be Gandalf then."
You're joking.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy with a real straggly beard who looks like he's homeless
is the Gandalf. Wow.
Is the Gandalf, yeah. And he just let people pass right past him. He hasn't.
Okay. McKay agrees that stories with inevitable conclusions can still have stakes. He cites Titanic. The fact that the audience knows the boat is going to hit the iceberg gives the romance between Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio's characters a layer of tragedy and tension.
Here's what they're missing. Here's what they're missing, right? No. That movie is not that movie is not about the Titanic.
Yeah.
It's about Leo getting fucked over by some chick at the end, right?
Yeah.
By her letting him drown when there's plenty of room on that wood.
Massive raft.
Yep. I thought you were going to say rack, but okay. Yeah. I was like, that's not the Kate Winslet I remember. I remember it being nice at 13. I don't remember it being massive. Anyway. So yeah. What was I saying? God dang it, Yeti. It was important. Oh yeah. So
it wasn't about it hitting the iceberg.
That's right. So no, there's no spoilers there. Yes, the that's why we have so many movies about World War II. Guess what? We all know how that one's ends as well, but we don't know how the story of Ryan.
USA.
Well, and the thing that they really miss is they're not changing the Titanic. It would be like if they made the Titanic hit a walrus instead. That's what they're doing with the Rings of Power. They're making these grandiose changes that people don't want, and because they know all the lore behind it, and so they're gonna ruin it that way.
The lore of the ring. Oh, I'm glad that someone laughed.
Okay. This is the long article.
Yeah, that's why I'm skipping to the ones that are really good. This is the one that everybody's gonna love.
So basically, they just wrote a whole lot of nothing before writing the point that they're trying to get to.
No, it's because I don't care about them having to go to Psy school or the other things they said.
Even casual Lord of the Rings fans will recognize the name Gadriel. Like other elves, Galadriel is immortal and thus is alive in the Second Age when the Rings of Power is set. She is also there in the Third Age during the events of the Lord of the Rings. Tolkien wrote extensively about Galadriel and her adventures over the years, revising the stories up until his death. Over the years, he contradicted himself in outlining the details of her personality, when she got married, and how she spent the Second Age in his various notes.
All right, can anybody verify that Tolkien?
I doubt it. I doubt he contradicted himself.
That really stood out to me. Everything I've heard about him I've never heard him described as someone who would contradict himself.
No,
He
he
spent his-
was meticulous.
Yeah,
Meticulous.
he spent his entire life developing this one book. You know, he set the world. His whole life was dedicated to creating that
5
world.
books. Yeah, no, honestly, he was utterly anal about like making sure every single thing like
He made up a language.
Anal.
He literally made up a language.
yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. So to say that he was contradictory to himself
Yeah.
is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What they mean is they thought that the character should go a completely different way, so they didn't like that it wasn't. That's what they actually meant.
Unless they're trying to conflate the idea of like taking outlines or notes that he has written
Yeah.
compared to what actually ended up in the book, that those contradict. Well, that doesn't
Probably.
matter because those notes and those outlines are not canon.
Yeah.
No.
That's like keeping a first draft and saying everything that was in there must count instead of the final product.
Exactly.
Yeah, or it's and he has a fancy name to it, the Flames Brother, and it's not talking about literal flames. He's talking about the flames design. They're like, what a contradiction! There wasn't any fire in that chapter. You know, it's probably something stupid like that, where it's just semantics.
The showrunners pulled from these different threads to flesh out the younger version of the character. Payne points out that Galadriel's name roughly translates to elf maiden with a crown of golden hair. That's because when she would do sparring exercises and fight with a sword, she would doot her hair up in braids on the top of her head, he says. So
Is that true?
Wait, did Tolkien said that?
I'm pretty sure she was a witch all the way through all the ages. I don't remember anything about that.
Well, she did just when she was, she showed her orgasm face to Frodo.
Read the next
in the
sentence.
ring.
Yeah. So the idea of Galadriel as a warrior is built into Tolkien's legendarium. It's just not something that we think of from the depictions that we've seen.
So is it true? I mean, like, is it explained by Tolkien that her name, which means elf maiden with the crown of golden hair, that specifically means that it references, by the way, how do you get a name? Okay, because so for me, right, I don't know how elves do it. Like, I know how they do it physically. What I mean, I don't know how they go about naming their offspring. Do they wait
like
until they see them? Hold on. Do they wait and see them like sparring and, oh, she puts her head up? You know what would be a great name for that, for her? Is Galdaduro.
No, I know exactly what you mean now. No, they don't. I mean,
I didn't think they
Arwen was
did.
just named for a star. It's exactly the same sort of naming system that we do. Like, oh, there's a kid. I always wanted to call it John. Right? She's gonna have a tough life, but she's gonna be called John. You know, that kind of thing.
Shouldn't have given birth next to a toilet.
Oh yeah, that was a rule. That is a Tolkienism. Like, that is a rule that you would have to name your child by whatever object is closest to.
Oh, take that, two dogs fucking. How are you? Unfortunately.
Morfydd Clark took that to heart when performing as young Galadriel. Tolkien changed his mind about her a lot, she said. You could debate her history until the cows come home. That was nice because there were quite a few structures of her I could
You can't,
pick
because it's
from.
written down.
But like, well, no, he changed his mind a lot. So from book to book, you know, she would be entirely different, right?
Because she was in different ages. But, like, she was still fundamentally the same person. Like,
Something tells me that they're just trying to, I don't know, maybe
clutching at a
force.
straw of some sort.
Yeah.
The Galadriel of the Rings of Power is younger and different in temperament from the version fans have encountered on screen in Peter Jackson's films.
Oh, is that because she's
of the
older?
Ring- she's an elder stateswoman, the serene elf in the woods. In that book, when Frodo offers her the ring, she is tempted to take it, but ultimately knows that she would be corrupted by its power and rejects the gift. It makes for a memorable and frightening scene in Peter Jackson's films.
Don't remember that bit. What happened?
She went, no.
Yeah, she went all blue and her hair got messy. But then it's all right. She's firing and
That would have been a great time for you to play one of those.
That was
clips.
like a trial for her. Like that.
I don't even know.
I forgot that I have access to the clips, but I was at the article.
Oh yeah.
The Galadriel in the Rings of Power is younger, more stubborn, and eager to avenge the death of her brother at the hands of Sauron. Clark is excited to explore what happens to the character in the intervening years, such that she becomes wiser and more self-aware.
How exciting.
Oh, okay. We can learn
So
a
that's
lot.
Gandalf.
Whoa, what?
That is
Valbrand.
Gandalf. Come on.
No, it's not.
No.
We can learn a
Doesn't
lot
look anything
from
like him.
Tolkien's vision of masculinity. Yes,
they're
Aragon
holding
was a. Huh?
They're holding cups. Yeah.
Aragon. Ah.
Yes,
Aragon.
Aragon was a fierce warrior who spent a lot of his time sleeping in dirt and slaying orcs. But he also helped Bilbo write songs. He kissed Boromir's forehead as Boromir died. Tolkien's men are sensitive and caring. It's the love between Frodo and Sam that shepherds them into Mordor.
Well, actually, it's all the armies and everything distracting them, so they have a clear path.
It was the love. It was the bromance.
It was the iceberg.
Which is all it was.
Actually, you know what? Sam would have made some fucking room on that thing for Frodo, even if it was half the size.
Oh, I just missed a trick. Did you say bromance?
Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door. Leather Club's 2 blocks down. Fuck you. Fuck you, Leather Man. I'll show you who's boss in this gym. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Huh? See what you got. Come on. Get it pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah.
I was over in the article tab and I'm just hearing this. I'm like, what's happening? Like, I know the sound of bromance when I hear it. Like,
The sound of Gutchy.
That perked him right up.
Well, I hope so. You missed
There's
the other
a-
one that I played earlier.
there's a gentleness to it. To who the hell is Clark?
He's Superman.
Superman?
But spoiler alert.
Clark
Oh, my.
plays Road.
Oh, does he? Okay. The way masculinity is viewed, there's showing of emotion, pride and friendship, and gentleness. The kindness of the characters has staying power. Of his character, the elf Arondir, Ismail Cruz Cordova. I had to roll my
Nailed it.
R.
Nailed it.
Yeah, thank you. Elves have a lot of what we think of as feminine energy in their posture and sensibilities because they gay as shit. And
They're
I,
actually really light.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Well,
like
yeah.
birds.
Oh, you mean they don't weigh a lot?
They got hollow bones.
Yeah.
That means they could
Yeah.
also be a witch. If there
It's
is,
possible
if
because they would float.
Yes,
Yep,
exactly.
Yeah, because if you remember, they can walk on snow and not leave tracks, so they're really, really light.
Oh yeah, if it weighs the same as a duck.
and I was playing a warrior, which sent me to what we think of as masculine energy. We played with staying in an open space, and you can see that tug of war of what he's meant to be as a soldier versus what he's allowed to feel. What does that mean? Any of it?
Well, it means that because in one thing, one guy kissed a guy on the forehead as he died, out of a sign of respect. That means that these guys can bum each other and still be considered masculine and natural. It's a very small leap, but I think they can make it.
That was longer than I thought it would be.
And
Sorry.
louder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again.
No. That's good. It sounds like some other male characters in the Rings of Power could have used more of the male bonding that benefited Aragon. Oh boy. Charlie Victor's
Aragon
told me of his character Halbrand. What happens when a man hasn't been loved his whole life? I think often something like power fills that void.
Something. Yeah, something.
Maybe keep an eye on Hal, folks. There you have it. All those secrets.
I feel a little bit like they probably should have done a TV show based on ancient Greece.
Well, I mean, that's what they're trying to turn it into, essentially.
Yeah.
Bathhouses and everything like that. And, what's a little sodomy between friends?
No, it just keeps the army together, doesn't it? So, I mean, yeah, maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe they should have just made... They should have spent shitload of money and made, like, 300 or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but all those abs, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Sparta. It'd have been awesome. I'll probably watch it.
I can't believe we went through that whole article for nothing. For nothing to be said.
No,
have you never been on it before?
There was no new information at all in that.
Again, have you never been here before?
That's the secret. The secret happen in the future. They don't know it in their present time, so therefore it's secrets to all those characters. But we know it. But they don't know that we know. That's the secret. So now we don't need to watch it.
That is it. Yeah. So actually, that's a good point. Are you going to watch it, Grant?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. See, I'm going to box smarter than that. I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, I have to as well.
I'm going to hit 1,000 subs from it. I've decided. So yeah, and
to be honest, I think you'll probably hit more than that.
I'm probably not even going to steal anything from. Well, a little bit. I'll steal a little bit. Maybe actually, I'll probably just steal Mad's idea and then just change the voice on it. So,
or just take it out completely. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, think of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch it too, man, because we're getting close to 1,000.
It looks so bad.
I don't want to watch it alone though.
I'm not watching it
weekly, or because I know Amazon likes to drop 3 episodes and then do weekly ones. Are they doing the same thing with this one?
They're dropping 2.
Dropping 2, okay.
To begin with, yeah.
House of Dragons this weekend, isn't it?
Sunday.
Oh, that's coming.
Yeah, that's the day after somebody's birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Street Smarts?
Do you know what? Do you know what? Right? If you all don't turn up to his birthday, I'm going to be so grumpy that I will never allow you on our channel again.
Deal.
Whose birthday?
Well,
let's see.
Yeah.
We're going to break it up with the whole movie talk stuff, and we're going to go with something because I know that sometimes on, some of the shows that I'm on, people are like, "Oh my God, Mad, you're so misogynistic. Why don't you like women?" Blah, 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 right? So every once in a while, I like to do something for the ladies and show them that, hey, you're cool. And so now we're going to look at the funniest tweets from this week from women.
You also are called a narcissist a lot, apparently, which I don't understand.
I don't get that one at all.
I don't understand the women hate. I mean, literally, your last 5 chats in the chat thing are all from women. So
yeah, right? They won't go away. So here's the first tweet from Steph McCann.
Oh my God.
Oh no, my one basket. All my eggs were in there. Anybody?
There should have been a saying about that, or an idiom.
Cool.
I have no idea what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it's not even. I don't even know if it's even attached to another thing. Like it's just randomly said.
118,000 likes for that. Who's Steph McCann?
What?
Why is there an advert for the National Guard there as well?
Unrelated.
Oh, put all your eggs in one basket.
All right.
Okay.
The next one.
Do we have any context to what that's about?
Nope. When you get sent TikToks to watch, it's like friend homework. LOL.
Oh my God! Look. Oh
You're
Again,
trying to kill
Over
me, man.
400,000 likes.
Again, these are the funniest tweets from women tonight, this week.
And these people aren't even verified. It doesn't even look like.
Are they not?
Nope.
I've got like 2,000 or 3,000. No, I can't remember.
Any
No,
thoughts on this
1,000
one?
on Twitter. No one's interested in
When
anything I
you
say
get
on it.
sent
It's
TikToks
amazing.
to watch. It's like friend homework.
It's so original. I've never heard it used for something else.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, like friends' homework or whatever is like whenever somebody sends you something.
I said, here, watch this. But I mean, you pick TikTok. It's like saying, oh, I don't have 10 seconds to watch something.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. Next one. Just told my sleeping husband I lost 2 pounds, to which he applied with his eyes still closed. I'll help you find them. We'll look later. Lol. That's not even her saying something funny. That's her husband being a Chad.
Well,
Yeah,
the man always has
I-
to help out the women, even if it comes to humor.
Yeah.
If she's Texan, shouldn't it have been dollars?
No, she's actually a Minnesotan.
Okay. I still don't think they use pounds over there, just as a guess.
Oh,
they
Put
use
on some
pounds.
quarter pounders.
All right, ready for the next one?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I left my teddy in my room, and the housekeeper did this. It looks like your housekeeper is a lot funnier than you. Why is this a funny tweet from a woman? Just because it has funny things in it?
1.4 million likes.
1.2 billion.
This might be a weird thing. If this is her, why does she have 2 beds in her room like that? And
Because
if they
he
can
has
afford a
somebody
house-
sleeping in there?
It's a 70s sitcom.
But you
what I
use
said.
one for
If you
sex,
can
the
afford
other
a
one for
housekeeper-
sleeping.
True.
Yeah. If you can afford a housekeeper, how come you can't afford another room for another person? It's really weird.
I think this is a hotel, bro.
But then why would it
Got
be
a
a
feeling that's a
housekeeper?
hotel, yeah.
That's
What do you call them at a hotel?
Maid.
yeah, or hotel. I don't know. But a housekeeper, it's not a house. And also, I don't understand the emojis at the end. Are they like wiki face something or other?
I don't know,
I don't know.
but it's hilarious. If I saw Bigfoot, I would simply take a high resolution and focus photo of him. Lol.
I'll be
Dumb, because
honest,
She doesn't know
that
that
is-
they're naturally blurry.
That
We've
is
already
actually a
discussed
thing,
this.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yetis,
Two
on the
into
other
the
hand,
details.
yeah.
It's my favourite thing about UFO. Like, as a former 14 editor in a paper and everything, that's my favourite thing about every picture that was ever sent to me, whether it be a monster, a UFO, a Sasquatch, or whatever. They were all blurry, and I was like, "This means they're genuine."
I thought like you would say like all the monsters
sent
look
it-
like they were female.
You know,
Yeah.
isn't half
You
that
get- you
reason
get sent-
because
you
they
get sent a clear
over zoom?
picture. That's
What?
what it is. But you get sent a clear picture and you ring them up. He's like, "Yeah, do you have a blurrier one? This looks too real.
Yeah.
We this is not that sort of paper."
Yeah. I don't like
Like-
this one. It looks too real, and it's making me feel scary. Can I have like a blurry one instead, please?
Could you put a blur filter on, add a lot of noise to the background, and frame it really awkwardly? There we go.
It's-
Perfect.
Well, because it would make it more legit, because everyone knows like UFOs specifically have that ability to like make itself shake so it looks like it's blurry, even though your camera is perfectly like, you know what I mean, set up to have
Well,
a
it's
clear shot.
It's super far away, so they're trying to zoom on their phone, and then it making it really hard to focus. And because you're so zoomed in, and you don't have the quality.
Damn,
you don't have
Yeti,
that
you just called all them lazy assholes. Like you're like, oh, you lazy
Wow.
bitch, get up and walk
That's really
closer.
bad.
That's horrible.
Just because, yeah, man. Just because you don't like paparazzis.
We don't often say this in the panel, but Yeti, do better.
Here we go. By the way, really, National Guard paid a lot for this.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, because no one's getting recruited. It's like, do you want to join the army, but not really? Do you want to join the but not really? Do you want to commit, but not really? National Guard. Here we go.
I'm finally
Holy
gonna.
shit.
I'm finally gonna meet my boyfriend tonight for our first real in-person date. Because of the
No,
pandemic.
that's Scream, I think.
Sorry. Real monsters. Because of the pandemic, we haven't been able to hang IRL. He mostly gives me singing lessons from behind the mirror in the opera house where I live and do ballet. Cannot wait.
Wait, what?
Where's the
See the
joke?
latest COVID-19 information on Twitter.
This actually, there's a lot to unpack in that. She lives in an opera house, not a house or an apartment or a condo or whatever.
Yep.
That means he lives there too?
Yeah, but like
Is she behind
behind
the
the
mirror?
mirror.
She's gonna date the Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Wait, what is
I
that?
guess he's starting with the man in the mirror.
I like that.
Haha.
Yeah, no, I really like that because that's a reference to a couple of weeks ago when I asked Yeti if he was okay. That was supreme.
okay, yeah,
I love
Oh, What
There's
did I
layers
miss?
to this.
that. Yeah.
I'm still trying to actually. Is this a joke?
Yes, it's a Phantom of the Opera joke.
Oh, right. I
But
thought
I mean,
it was
even
genuine.
the construction
Not
of it, he's
genuine,
finally going to
it was
meet him in real life. If he was the guy in the mirror, like Penelope, he's actually there still. They've seen each other, so then the setup doesn't even work.
Yeah, it does. I mean, if we're grading on a curve here, people. I babysat a 2-year-old once who called her dad daddy and her mom pancake. I mean, that's just a fact. And again, it's not you being funny either. It's you like,
How
hey,
many more there are of these? Please tell me. Like, I can't take any more.
Hey, just to let you know, look at on the side of the bar. There's a little grey rectangle.
Oh,
The further
God.
that he's to the bottom, that's
But how
far
many
we
of
are.
those are comments?
I love that. I love having to explain to someone the thing.
So,
Uh,
guys, come on. Like, look, I know we're all like, women aren't funny. Maybe they're saving the best for last. I mean, there's no way that we get through
you
this
know what I
entire.
actually hate?
Hey,
This
let's
article
find
is
out.
called
Let's scroll
that.
down to the bottom of
I
this
actually
page.
hate that. I
No,
just
no, no,
clocked
no,
that
no,
article is called that.
I want to enjoy.
Yes.
I want to enjoy the process.
There's no way that we get through this entire thing without finding at least 3 funny tweets from a woman. No way.
Because
Moving on.
I know 50-year-old men that call their dad daddy, which is kind of weird to me.
I think the pancake was supposed to be the funny
What's
part.
that about Jews?
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Found this at an antique market labeled Bath Time Elmo, but obviously this Elmo is Jewish and leading us all in prayer.
Do you recognize this,
Uh-huh.
Grant?
Yeah. Because it's got the blue stripe on the.
There you go.
It has nothing to do
No.
with his uncircumcised dick.
Lily asked if this tweet list just ironically unfunny. No, this is Huffington Post.
No,
they
This
don't
is
do
legitimately
ironic.
Funny.
The most
We do not
funniest
do that around
website
here.
overall.
All right. What's that name? Mark. Okay. Just hiked to a waterfall in the middle of Maine, and halfway through, as I was starting to feel super proud about doing this somewhat difficult hike by myself, a 70-year-old woman passed me going the other way wearing flip-flops and holding a Bud Light.
Can we hear that woman's tweets? Because she sounds like a Chad.
Yeah. I bet she has funny tweets. Whoever was that bastard.
Yeah, I bet.
Student loans are ridiculous. I don't see why I should have to pay for a bank's poor decision to lend an 18-year-old $70K to study poems.
Isn't
Should've gone
that
to a
a
trade school.
stolen
Twice as
joke?
much.
That's a
Oh,
stolen joke.
Oh, you think that's a stolen joke?
That
That-
is. That's a Actually, I think I heard Amy Schumer say something very similar.
Yeah, I know.
Please
I'm
don't,
fairly certain I've heard a comedian say something like that. Although they said it a lot better.
Nonetheless, still should have gone to trade
Yeah,
school.
you just had to say.
Hey,
Yeah, all you had to say was the comedian was a man.
hey, Katina, I'm not saying
trying
that.
to give it up for the women. So
Katina, I'm not saying that no women are funny. Like, I think my girlfriend's funny.
oh, she's got a penis.
And she's not holding the gun next to your head, right?
No. Or a giant
Because
zombie
we all know
knife.
jokes are stored in the balls.
That's worse than when Barbara laughs at his own jokes. Feels like he's
Nope.
trying to hold yourself
Nope.
back from laughing.
Nope.
So when is Yeti's tweets coming up? Jeez.
I didn't pick these, Southern Belle. Why am I getting the blame for Huffington Post here? I was looking for an article to show how much we love the ladies. And I was like, oh, the funniest tweets from women this week? This is going to be it. All right. One thing my mom's going to do is begin a sentence with, now that you're old enough, then proceed to tell me the deepest, darkest, gnarliest, most devastating family secret I've ever heard that she already told me when I was like 6.
What?
Oh, well, it's not fun to make fun of your mum that has Alzheimer's. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. When people write memoirs, it's like, how did you remember all of that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're making some of it up, I guess.
Why do none of these people understand
how
to end
she's already been on here before.
A period?
Well, because that's a waste of a character.
Holding a knife in her.
Yes.
No, I think is it a
holding
knife?
Yeah. It's a knife.
I'm an idiot. I thought it was one of those flashlights with the cone on top of it for like if you're doing traffic.
Why would she be holding that?
I don't know.
Why would she have a picture of just one traffic cone?
Because somebody like this.
Not?
Because her other hand's not shot. I mean, she might have 2.
That is true. By the way, but she's a return Joker. Mama Mia made significantly more at the global box office than Iron Man, which came out the same year. We should have an ABBA cinematic universe by now, but we have one sequel. I ask you, where is the Justice
League?
Jane Lynch is Wario Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, she's Waluigi version. God, you had something there. They legitimately had something. Because she's
Waluigi, that actually works.
No, it doesn't, because Wario is the short, fat one.
No. I'm saying Waluigi. What you said.
Yeah, he
works.
did say Waluigi.
Yeah,
I was agreeing with you, Grant.
Yeah, so
I know you're not used to that.
Yeah.
Who's Jane Lynch?
Sorry. She's the tall, short-haired. I'm going to say lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the coach in Glee. There you go. That's how you know.
Oh yeah, you know what? She's the Waluigi of. Yeah. Hold on, I didn't pick these LaBates. Why is everyone like? You picked the worst ones. I'm just going down the list. That's all I'm doing.
If this comes at the end and it says it was,
we're not even halfway. Sweet Jesus!
Why do all the characters in the Bible have such fuckboy names?
Can we just click on the National Guard challenge instead?
What is
I was actually thinking that a minute ago. I wanted to know what it was.
Okay,
Real
I'm gonna have to go incognito mode because I've got to search what a fuckboy name is.
Thank you. I was wondering it too. Like, what is a fuckboy name? What is a name that a fuckboy would have?
Pontius Pilate, apparently.
Banana.
Okay, so what it's saying is for fuckboy names, the most common ones is Luke, Austin, Eric, Jake, Lyle, Derek, Taylor, Zach, Blake, and yeah. So
A lot of Blakes in the Bible.
Right, I got to go. I'm very tired.
Okay, man.
Lyle. I don't remember that one.
You want me to save these for you?
I'm good.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
I'll see you on the very special birthday edition of Street Smarts, which is on 3 p.m. Central on Mad Barber Entertainment.
Ooh, I'm excited to see what you guys are doing. Because I wouldn't set up my own birthday stream.
Well, don't forget. Like, I won't be around for too long because I've got to go and watch the boxing. Anyway, catch you all later.
See you, brother.
AJ. AJ's going to lose.
Against Usyk.
I pre-ordered this next one.
Big time.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Cheerio.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Usyk, by the way, Vasily Lomachenko is back in the U.S. Man, he looks like he's seen some shit too.
You know why?
Why?
He's seen some shit.
Some shit.
Talking about saying some shit.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, Kai.
Hello.
We're talking about building muscle, huh?
What? No, we're talking about the funniest tweets from women this week.
Oh, I see the muscle man up there. I thought we were talking about muscles.
Oh, boy.
What are we talking about women?
Oh,
Are they
boy.
naked?
We're going to do this the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Hey, stop by, Kai.
Dude, can someone? Ah, man, I'm gonna come all the way back over here. Let me see. Where?
Did you want me to be young again? I'd like that too.
Yes, please. Very much.
So nice that the president made a visit here.
All right.
Small Time Republic goes. Blake 223 says women aren't funny. That one got me. I like that one. All right, let's see.
I would probably agree with that one.
Yeah,
okay.
He's the fuckboy name.
Yeah.
I just had such an embarrassing memory of me being in middle school with a side braid and getting a Starbucks Frappuccino and telling the barista my name was Katniss. Then this poor 20-something had to call out the name Katniss when that is clearly not my name.
God.
I'm not laughing at it. Like, I'm not laughing of the context of it, but like 162 fucking likes, man.
That counts as a laugh, though.
I don't know.
This list of the funniest tweets by women this week is convincing me to start sucking cock. That's all I know.
Oh, clipped?
1 minute, 10 seconds. There we go. Got it. There we go.
I mean, yeah, bro. Do your thing.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't believe I don't have it uploaded.
Damn.
But you know you're gonna join me.
I was looking for
what?
the one that he still looked dead.
No, I promise you, I'm not gonna join you.
That's a weird way
Just
of
vamp for like 5 seconds, please.
No, this is hurting my soul. Like,
Well,
how,
dude, can we get
how is there
once where you don't talk about sucking dick?
162,000 people supporting that tweet, and how is it the funniest this week? Like, isn't there a good possibility that someone had a randomly funny thing? Like, it might have been unintentional, but they said something much funnier.
I don't know. I mean, I've known you for a while, Yeti, so that does sound true.
Oh God!
What, we're not going to respond? Wow,
hurts.
that's just rude.
I don't. Okay. Oh well, since Mad's gone, I'll read the next one. Chef rear-ending you with his car behind. What?
Okay.
I don't get that one.
Okay, so in the kitchen when you're walking with hot stuff.
Oh.
When you walk behind someone, you got to go behind. You got to like yell it out so they don't turn around and like walk into you. It's kind of funny.
No, it was gay till I sucked those 10
people don't
dicks.
drop their shit or bump into you.
I mean, that's.
I didn't know it was gay till I sucked those 10 dicks. I didn't know.
Sorry, it took me forever to find it.
I was well aware that I was going to get clipped, but it was just funny, so I said it.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. I did the editing with like the Yeti sliding in.
That was perfect. It
like
needs to happen.
A photo of me going into work with a tummy ache. That's not a photo of you.
That's a dog.
That's a puppy. That's a cute pupper though. My husband just asked me in the kindest voice if I wanted some water, and I said, "You know, I'd love some water." And I turned around, and he was carrying the dog's water bowl to her. Reader, he was not asking me if I wanted water.
We know.
Women look their else online.
The only ones that we find funny is something in it.
Tom, I sent you the link, didn't I? Yes, I did. Just making sure. My newest phobia is being approached in any major New York City public park by a boy with a microphone and a question. Yeah, because they're going to like embarrass you. They're gonna like, hey, name 2 states, but Canada and Guatemala. If your dad has a Wikipedia page, you're paying for the Uber. What?
Okay, how are those? You don't have to be rich to have a Wikipedia page.
Huh. Okay. the Donald trying to save his hairpieces in the FBI raid.
He wasn't even there. And also, I don't even think that's Donald Trump in that picture.
Is someone printing something out or
I can hear
washing
that too.
clothes?
Well, we know it's not Yeti. The second one.
Easily the second hottest chick buying yeast infection meds in this Walmart right now.
Oh boy.
Oh, that one got me. That one got me. That's pretty funny.
That's the best one, yeah. But it's like, oh, you
From
just had to
Ass
go.
Town Mayor.
We have the winner. It's right here. See, they're saving the best for last. All right. For last, I don't know why I went so southern with that. My signature move is planning a bunch of dishes to make throughout the week, buying the food for the recipes, getting depressed and losing motivation throughout the week and ordering takeout. That's just depressing and sad.
Based.
All right.
You need
Well,
to hang out
that's
with
the
the
thing
Ask
about-
Young Man more often.
Wait, how can they see what I'm doing inside my apartment?
I want to know everything about the parrot who was the reason for this sign. Pets of all kinds. No more parrots in this store. Walk in without fear. Enjoy yourself with all kinds. By the way, the photo is hilarious. Sega said what anybody would say.
Yeah.
I do want to know more about the parrot that caused that to happen. And we
why
got
you shouldn't
Tom.
live in fear.
I feel like that'd be from the
Speaking of
parrot
living in
sketch.
fear.
You know?
Yeah, what the hell
Hey,
are
Tom.
you guys looking at?
The funniest,
Pain.
The
jokes
funniest
in
thing for
mankind
women.
history.
I have not laughed once at this thing.
Well,
Other
that's
than
the
the
joke.
absurdity of it, I guess. But
If you stop paying attention to new music for literally 5 seconds, every best new song list looks like number 1, Boom Cha Boom Boom Honey. Number 2, Cacao e Pepe Song for Nana. DJ Ass Crack, Charmin' Boys, Los Cifrinos, Nueva Chamo. My
this
Spanish
is kind of coming off more
fluky.
racist than it is fucking funny.
Ladies, check the group chat. Awesome. This is the last one.
That one's
I
kind of
think-
cringe.
I think each week therapists should pick their most entertaining client and refund the cost of their session.
That one's kind of funny.
So our clear winner is the mayor of Arstown, which we don't even know
Yes.
is actually a woman.
By the way,
Oh, good,
they
the
do
more
this.
ones.
They do it every week. But we'll save
I
those
know
for
what we're
another
doing
week.
every week.
So, are you on a conquest to prove that women actually can't be funny, or who the
Well,
hell
The
did I
opposite
just
was
scare
proven
away?
They
here?
are.
Oh, Mark will not be on here with you. That's so weird.
Is it really? Drew?
Bye, Mark. No, it's not you. He has
Who's
to leave
Mark?
this. The guy that was just here, the German.
Where?
Well, he's gone. You know, the Hein.
There was a German guy here?
the whole time.
We are so fucking dead. That's racist as hell.
German, get him! Get him! Where'd he go?
We are
Oh,
so
man.
screwed. We might as well just start letting have Nazis and shit on here while we're at it. I mean, Christ.
Anyway,
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
I'm not
Yeah.
walking around with my legs up in the air the way the Germans want. It's bad for my back.
by the way, that is definitely becoming a segment for each week. We do the funniest tweets from women.
Oh, 100%. Especially because, I mean, it's from the HuffPo, so you know it's legit.
Yep.
Is the segment about irony?
No, none of them are ironing.
What? Oh, God.
That
How
was
bad
funnier
were the
than
ones
usual.
that didn't make the list?
You mean all
That's
the
the
other
sad part, right,
Oh,
Yeti?
no.
Because like that's the best of the best. Ooh, I'd hate to say the worst ones, right?
Oh
I
my
would
God.
love to see their. They would probably
They're-
make us laugh more.
The ones they discarded. Oh. And who's picking them?
Obviously, a woman. Because they're not funny. Get it?
And it's the Huffington Post.
Get it? Come on, dude. It has to be a chick that picks them, right? Because a dude would
Remember
pick the
when
funny
women
ones.
used to be funny?
No.
No.
There was a time. There was a few funny women.
When Joan Rivers, before she got injected into
Oh,
with all the
there you go.
surgery.
Joan Rivers, Lucille Ball.
Okay, yeah.
What's her face from Laverne and Shirley?
All modern
Marshall.
people. Yeah.
I actually think oh man, I really tried.
Gilda Radner. There you go. That was a funny fucking lady.
I actually
And
thought
what's her
Amy
face who's in all
Schumer
the-
was funny.
Oh, you're fucking sad.
No, well, hear me out. I thought she was funny on the roast of Charlie Sheen, which was
Carol
written for
Burnett,
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol
But
Burnett.
also
That's
Char-
another one.
Charlie Sheen had the best comeback with it. It's like, I wouldn't fuck you with anyone's dick.
Yeah. Jane, and he had AIDS at that time too. Think about that.
Yeah, but he got rid of that. Thank God. He took some
Tiger blood.
ibuprofen. Yeah.
Tiger blood.
Jane Curtin. Yeah, Roseanne used to be really funny
Roseanne
back
Barr
in the day. Fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Surprisingly, the earlier stuff of Whoopi's I didn't mind.
Oh yeah, back in like the comic relief days, she used to be funny as shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Before she always sounded like she's been smoking.
Yeah, she always sounded like that.
that. God, how did Ted Danson ever finish with her?
Just don't talk.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were engaged too, weren't they? Or were they married?
I think they ended up getting married for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Here we go. 21 of the funniest female comedians for when you seriously need a laugh. Adds all to my imaginary best friends list.
And Carol Kane and what's the other one that was in all the Mel Brooks movies? Oh my god.
Like she's a comedian?
Yes.
I thought she was a singer.
Wait, that's
a racist
what's her
singer
name?
And then an actress.
What's her name? Hash
Regina or whatever, something or other.
Something like that.
Tell you what, they better have Hannah Gadsby on this list, or
What the hell
Dude,
is
Nicole.
that thing?
Okay, all right. Nicole Byer is hilarious.
Yeah, she's pretty funny. I know who
she's
she is.
fucking.
Yeah.
But she's so great on like podcasts and stuff like that. She has like a lot of that improv vibe to her. Like
she should have been in
work.
Ghostbusters. She should have
Absolutely.
Leslie Jones's career.
Yes, because she is legit funny. 100% agree with that one. Okay,
Wait,
don't count her as a comedian.
Really?
But she is funny.
She did stand up.
I don't think she does, so they would have a clip of her stand up and not just her opening monologue.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Aubrey Plaza was a place that you went shopping. I didn't actually realize it was a person.
Taylor.
It's a place we go to buy rugs, isn't it?
I don't know who this is.
Oh, I hate
Never
her
heard of
high
her.
pitched voice that she does. She does a voice thing.
No
It is
idea.
painful.
Did we find out?
Halfway through my 20s and I
Oh yeah, Grant. Ooh, that voice is so high.
am
When she
done
does her
with
high
this
pitched
shit.
voice, she does a voice.
Oh my god, I'm sick of my 20s. You have no intuition, no instincts. That's why you're thin in your 20s. You don't have a gut to listen to yet. There's no mystic bad feeling under your ribs going, hey, maybe don't date a DJ again.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's what they
Why
put
do
into.
women think that shit's funny?
That was the trailer.
How
So
is it
that was the best joke. To
Did somebody
set
answer
up-
me that much? I mean, because I just don't get it. Because the Bechdel test exists and they keep failing it. We're the ones who get called out for it, yet they're the ones who keep failing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Yeti. I had to get that thought out though, because that just been bothering me for so long.
Whitney Cummings can be funny at times, I think.
I think she's like what you were saying before. I think she's funnier when she's on like a podcast
Yes.
with people who are funny.
Yeah.
She's the more comedians she's around, the better she is.
Anytime her and Bert Kreischer are together because they're neighbors, they're hilarious. Because Bert, you know what I mean, is like she's a great straight woman to Bert's like
Bert's
bigness.
mad man.
Yeah. But yeah. Who the fuck is this? Sarah Cooper. If you spent any time on the you definitely know Sarah Cooper. She went viral for her lip syncing of weird and unbelievable things that what the fuck, bro?
Okay. Well, let's see if she does something funny in the
Take that,
TikTok
Whitney
video.
Cummings. You've only been doing stand up for like 30 years, and this person mimed stuff and now is in the same list as you.
Yeti, the TikTok would be of her because
he hasn't taken any cognitive tests because he couldn't pass one. I actually took one when I very recently when I.
Didn't she get a whole fucking show on Netflix on this?
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you a comic?
Now?
How are you a comic? You didn't do anything.
Well, yeah, she matched her lips with the words of other
It's
people.
lip-sync.
It made
Very poorly.
funny faces. Yeah, you can catch her latest sketch comedy special, Everything's Fine, on Netflix. Guess what we're going to be watching? I'm just putting
She's
that down on the
literally
list.
done nothing to prove that she's funny.
What is going to be
Everything's
in the stand-up special?
That's like saying that this guy won the lip sync contest. He's getting a record. He's getting a record deal. You have no idea if this motherfucker can actually sing.
That being said, the guy who won the air guitar contest did get a really sick flying V guitar. So
he got a guitar, but he didn't get a record contract.
Okay, so
It's a TV program.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, that's the.
It really smells like a public restroom.
Who is this?
She had a.
It smells like a
one of
public
the early,
restroom.
GIF memes.
You know what?
This looks like some
funny
bitch I
face.
dumped in high school.
That face. Here we go.
Okay.
No.
That's what she's famous
Well,
for.
Oh god.
She got 6.3 million followers. You know how fucking frustrating that is after all the fucking work I put into my shit?
Especially Scott, who's supposed to be a big deal on TikTok.
Oh
I'm
my
praying
God.
for an
No, he's
aneurysm right
TikTok-
now.
He's TikTok got,
This is why I was against giving them the right to vote.
Oh, good lord.
Well, we can skip that. We all know this one. Well, we can skip her too.
Oh, come on. All she does is talk about how bad her husband is.
Hey, at least she's pretty.
legitimately, It's like,
And then we have the most overrated person on this fucking list right
I
here.
love this skit.
This skit is good.
Is
though.
great.
I'll give it up for that.
I'm sorry. Like, I've never... Like, Kate McKinnon's okay.
Have you seen this skit, though?
Maybe, but she gets so overpraised for every fucking thing she does.
All I'm saying,
It gets
this
sickening.
skit was good.
This skit was good. However, it almost became like a weekly thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think just because
half
she's
of it is
openly...
'cause, he can't. He's like
he
trying
can't
so
keep
hard
it,
to hold
yeah.
it together.
And here's the thing that she's like the first openly lesbian cast member on SNL. First of all, I don't think she is, because I believe what's her face who played Pat was, if I'm not mistaken, or at least she came out after the fact. But still, I think that's one of the reasons she's constantly overpraised is because she's a lesbian, and that's it. She does not really bring anything new to the table that nobody else has done before.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
I mean, yeah, she's watchable, but she's not anything special. That's my point. Sorry for dumping
Sorry,
on
who
her.
did you say was the most
No, I
overrated on this
agree.
list?
Most overrated person on the list was Kate McKinnon.
No, Amy Schumer.
Next is Leslie
She doesn't even,
Jones.
none of these people belong on the list.
Well, I was going to say the H word then. I thought, no, I better not.
The H word?
Oh my God.
What's the H word?
Mindy Kaling.
Oh, there's another one that's overrated as fuck.
It's in the private chat.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know who this is.
Don't say that.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll say it. Let me click over there. No, Heather McMahon. Who is this?
Heather McMahon. You don't know who Heather McMahon is? She's
No,
like
I
the
don't
self-described high-functioning hot mess chick.
Hot what?
I know. I was just reading the first line of what it said.
High functioning hot mess. What the fuck is that?
You think the Food Network?
That's a typical woman, isn't it?
Up in Toronto and Montreal.
I think it's a pizza stone.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your asparagus.
Alrighty.
there's
Rebel Wilson, I
She's
think
alright.
she has her one, like her thing. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like just her delivery and stuff can be very funny. In fact, her movie, it's not a good movie, but I really laughed at the beginning. where she like goes into a coma and she wakes up like 20 years later or some shit. The chick that plays her in high school did such a great job of nailing Rebel Wilson's mannerisms and her timing and stuff. It was really funny.
Have you seen her since she lost all that weight?
Yes,
I was gonna say, she's in trouble now because she's lost all that weight.
Yeah, this movie is after she lost all that weight, but it was funnier when the character was being played by the younger chick from The Nice Guys.
Would you really consider her the breakout star in Bridesmaids, though? I mean, I got to be honest
Wait,
with you.
she was in Bridesmaid?
Yeah, I was gonna say I barely even remember in that. I would say if you're gonna give that to anybody, Melissa McCarthy was the one who got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, that was her breakout. Like
pretty much the funniest thing she ever did.
Gay woman too.
What was that? Sorry,
more
Grant.
than one breakout role.
Sorry, what'd you say, Grant?
And I said she's also another openly gay one who's been on SNL. So,
and then Aquafina.
That's such a weird name. Like, how is that not the name of like an aftershave?
Well, I want to know how these people are getting away with doing some of this shit, even if they're misspelling it. I don't give a fuck. Like, why do we have another actress named Halle Berry all of a sudden? Why is that okay?
No, it's like Holly or
I don't give a fuck. It's the same thing.
I know. Every single time I read it, I keep thinking,
Michael B.
Why is
Jordan?
Halle
Give
Berry
me a
in
fucking
this?
break. What? Who said that was a good idea? Well, Michael Fox, he changed his name for that fucking reason because his middle name wasn't even Jay. But because they had a Michael Fox, he put the J in there. But to me, that is still stupid. He should have just changed his name altogether. Like made it Nathan
Eric
Fox or
Stoltz.
something.
Stand-up comedy.
Or Eric Stoltz, yes.
Let's see.
Is my favorite thing in the world to do, but when
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
stand-up comedy is my favorite thing in the world to do, but when people find out about this, they're always like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you do stand-up comedy. That's so brave." But don't call me brave for doing comedy. You can call me brave for dropping out of college. That was a risk, right? Upper-class white woman with wealthy parents and no degree. Ooh.
Oh my God.
That could have gone any number of ways. It would have ended with things still being pretty good.
Yeah, this is where I have my friend call me and say there's an emergency and get out of the date.
Yeah, the funniest comedian of all time.
No. Oh God.
Oh my God, Rosie O'Donnell procreated?
Dude, her just raped and then beaten is so funny. But apparently, when I laughed when she said it, I got kicked out. So I'm really confused. So
wait, really?
Yeah, she has a 20-minute monologue about how men are bad, and you don't laugh during it. It was worth.
No, but did you really get kicked out?
Yeah.
Still can't get over that there's something inside of me in a very particular part of my body called the pouch of Douglas.
What?
Where's the German to translate that?
But it is also a reminder that we do live in a world where everything has been named by men.
Oh, fuck me.
Like everything. Everything. And that was named after a man, Dr. James Douglas.
Except for all the kids, mostly.
Man, midwife. What an uncomfortable collection of demographics that is. Like, do not headline your LinkedIn with that.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hit pause for the love of God. Stop this.
Sorry. All right.
You know,
Chill.
you know what the best thing about it is? She talks about how men rule everything, and men, it's disgusting. Yet that's her entire set.
What's funny is she's trying to be a man.
True.
Hates men, but trying to be one.
Is Jenny Slate funny? I can't remember.
I don't hit play for a second. We'll find out.
No, it's Netflix. You'll get pinged.
Oh, will I? I thought we already played a little bit.
They've all been Netflix.
It's under 6 minutes. You're not gonna get pinged for that.
I got pinged for 30 seconds of a cover.
Seriously?
So, yeah.
That's just bad luck. You could easily fight it because
who is this?
The Ilza is it? Eliza Schlesinger.
Holy shit! She has 5 stand-up specials on Netflix already.
Take that,
Oh
Brendan
my
Shaw.
god. Tiffany Haddish. Like there are so many non-comedians on here. Okay, that's the end of the list. Any thoughts?
I want to go home now.
I kind of realized that I could be a comedian real quickly. without having
here
to
we
actually do
go.
anything.
Here we go. Maybe this will be
a nice palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Mom's Mabley. There's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can believe we thought about it earlier.
Hello, my little darling. Mom's got a new one for you. Oh, I give my children a slogan to carry them over for the week. Mom's slogan this week is, quit it if you can't do nothing with it.
Okay. Maybe I'd have to see the whole thing. She was a black lesbian?
hilarious.
That's interesting.
There you
And then Gilda.
I don't know Gilda.
Are you fucking kidding me, Mad?
I'm joking. She's from SNL.
I was gonna say
remember?
I ought to hit you.
Yeah. Wasn't she one of the original not ready for primetime players?
Yes, she's an OG.
Joan Rivers.
There's an OG. Speaking of OGs,
Wanda Sykes, I think, was funny.
she used to be funny.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine who could do the best Wanda Sykes. It gets me every fucking time. Like we'll be somewhere and then all of a sudden, like he'll just come out with it, and he doesn't look like her. He's a skinny little white guy, and it's even funnier when you see it. Oh, why? Why?
Mark, I don't know who this is.
Margaret Cho.
No, she was on the last list.
Oh, yeah, the pregnant one.
cast her.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy.
I thought this was stand-up. Why do we keep having to put in these actors?
Because there's not enough decent stand-up comedians. That's why.
Tiffany Haddish. This is the top 9. We are already at Tiffany Haddish. Somebody was breaking up here. Was trying to
Grant,
talk.
I think.
No, I'm just read what she said. She's like, "Huh, I peed in an Uber."
Ooh.
Cool. There's Jenny Slate again.
Jenny Slate again, yeah. Where's
Patty Harrison? Who the fuck is a Patty Harrison?
No idea.
I think
Play.
we should.
Let's find out.
Well, let me check with Grant.
It's Jimmy Kimmel.
Only a little bit, yeah. Jimmy, I don't
Our
know.
next guest is getting excellent reviews for her new movie, The LA.
Got an internship at UCB.
All right, well, that's not even stand-up.
That's
Okay,
not
cool.
stand-up.
Bro,
We
that's
did
the
it
top
down.
9, Tom. That's their top 9.
That is fucking horrible. But it's also Vogue.
1.
They literally
2,
put a
3.
couple of those in there because they knew they had to.
Where the hell is
I mean,
Betty White? I don't care.
I know, I was gonna say Betty
Yeah,
White.
Betty
They're-
White, fucking Lucille Ball's not on there if they're gonna have these non-stand-up comedians. Like, what the fuck?
So this is on Ranker. Carol
then you have to
Burnett's
have
number
Betty
1.
White.
Carol Burnett's a
This is a
stand-up.
lot
She should be
better.
on
I
there.
like
What the fuck?
this.
Sorry, old
She's
guy.
from Texas.
Yes, she's from
Oh,
San
okay,
Antonio.
so this seems like a more accurate. Like all the people we listed immediately.
Well, because this
Whoopi
is voted on
Goldberg's not
by
even
everybody.
on there. That's what's fucked up is Whoopi's not even on there.
Oh, okay. There. Ooh.
Would you really consider Jane Curtin a stand-up comedian, though?
Maybe I should put in specifically stand-up.
She may have done stand-up at one time.
I know
Oh,
she
boy.
did a lot of stuff. Like she did a lot of sketch shows and that sort of stuff. But yeah.
That's the thing is like traditionally there's not a lot of stand-up comedians like outside of like Phyllis Diller and Joan Rivers are like probably the two most well-known ones.
So here's
And
this
then-
one. Again.
Who?
Like
We
Schlesinger. She
yeah.
has 5 specials on Netflix.
I don't know who this is.
She's not too bad, actually.
Okay.
She's actually
And how
living
is
in the UK.
Roseanne not on any of these lists either?
Right? Like she was a trailblazer for all
I mean,
that.
I
Like,
would have to sit
seriously.
down and go look to see who was probably the most like the high, like at the back in the day, like I got to imagine between Whoopi Goldberg and her had to be the two hottest female comedians around. Like as far as selling out shows.
Roseanne Barr redefined everything. You know,
Dude, Ellen used to be able to pack out stadiums as well.
Yeah, Ellen's a big one too. I hate her, but yeah. And what was the other one that kind of went away that used to be on Roseanne too? She was a lesbian as well.
Her sister, the skinny one.
No. She's a comedian. She used to be a stand-up comedian, and then she just kind of disappeared.
Did she get dead?
No. Shit. What the hell's her name? It's gonna bother me now until I think of it.
I think the best part about this is for the next 8 weeks, Matt's going to get nothing but female comics recommended on him.
Oh my god, it's fucked
She had
up
a ton
my
of
algorithm.
HBO specials too, and I can't think of it. And that's the whole thing is Rodney Dangerfield used to have his women of the comedy too, and there was tons of those women that were hilarious.
So here we go. This is the 15 best female stand-up comedians ever. Number 15, Hannah Gadsby. We're off to a great start.
Oh my god, she's barely.
I mean, they had a picture of Joan Rivers. That's like that was a good sign. And then oh god, oh my god.
The fact that they've got humor above bloody Hannah Gadsby, it just shows the sexism.
Sandra Bernhardt, that's what I was trying to think of. She was a pretty big pretty big stand-up back in the day too.
This chick has been a comedian for like an hour and a half. Is number 12. I don't know.
No, she's been doing it for a long time.
We're almost in the top 10, guys. But don't worry, all of these are outside of the top 10 of all time. It's not the same list.
I didn't realize Tiffany Haddish was a stand-up comedian. I've never.
Wait. Oh yeah, she is a stand-up, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea Handler. I think the funniest thing she ever did was 50 cents.
Oh, well, there was a time when Chelsea was kind of funny.
Yeah, I agree. I've actually seen her show live. I actually went to a taping. Yeah, I went to a taping with the guest was fucking Gangster's Paradise. Coolio. Yeah, was the guest. Yeah, they did not get along.
Oh shit. And who's the other one that McCarthy's cousin? She used to be kind of funny, and then she kind of went off the rails. The good-looking one, Melissa McCarthy's cousin. What the hell's her name?
So,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Been around for 10 years, apparently.
When she first got started, she wasn't too bad. Then she got obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
So, yep, Gilda here at 9. Sarah Silverman at 8.
How does Sarah Silverman beat Gilda Radner? Fuck this list.
Roseanne Barr. First time we've seen her on anything.
Roseanne's on the list, but
first time we've seen her on anything.
I mean, as far as stand-up goes, Roseanne is probably the queen of stand-up, I'd say.
Yeah,
like she knew the delivery.
She could battle like Joan Rivers.
Yeah, like I mean, as far as like actual sets, like I can still remember some of her bits because they became the show, but still, it was the point. Like,
Roseanne should be, at least 1 or 2.
Well, we'll
and
see.
Joan Rivers.
Basically, what Jeff Foxworthy was to rednecks is what Roseanne was to housewives in the 80s. Like, you got to understand, like, it was that big of a deal. She was huge.
No, but it was beyond that.
That's right.
Like, it was way beyond that.
Oh, yeah. Well, then she became more than that, but yeah. Lucille,
right.
At least this one's a little bit more respectable list, but I don't agree with the order.
I don't know. 2 redheads at the top. What are they thinking?
This one makes a little bit more sense.
Joan Rivers at 1. Ellen DeGeneres at 2. Wow. Okay.
I was just saying, like Ellen was massive.
Lisa Lampanelli, she's somebody who's been around forever. Yes.
I forget about Lampanelli.
First time we've seen her on the
I forgot
list.
about her. Yeah.
Whoa, that seems low.
And I get it, guys. Yeah, Whoopi now, definitely no. But you guys got to, if you guys weren't alive in the 80s, you guys have no idea how big Whoopi was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, massive. Absolutely massive.
Phyllis Diller?
Yeah, Phyllis is one we have mentioned, but they haven't had her on here yet. She's classic.
Oh, boy.
What the fuck is it with Sarah Silverman? They keep using the same photos of her. Like, that's going to make it better.
Say, like, I've seen 3 photos of her. It's the only time I've ever.
You cut off at the end there, Grant.
I said I've seen 3 photos. She's been in 3 lists. I've seen 3 of them, and it's the only 3 times in my life I've ever seen her with tits.
I know, right? It's the same photos. Same
what do you,
time.
Tom, what do you think of Kathy Griffin, young Kathy? I mean,
there was
I don't
a
think that
time
ever
when
existed.
she used to be able to put a joke together, but that's why I was trying to bring up Sandra Bernhard earlier. Sandra was what Kathy wishes she could be. I don't know if you guys really remember Sandra or not. She was on the Roseanne show all the time too.
Yeah.
But she was fucking lethal.
Oh, yeah.
She was one of those that would just like not. She had 0 fucks to give, basically. her shit was pretty raw.
Gilda at 18.
Yeah.
Seems low.
Funniest lady ever, that I can agree with.
She's
Probably
not a stand-up comedian though.
Gilda? I think she did a show or two.
Yeah.
Paula Poundstone, there's another name I haven't heard in years. She was another one that was a lesbian. Being lesbian was cool, I think.
Lesbian is always cool.
Judy Gold, there's a name I haven't heard in a while either.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
She used to be, yeah, she used to be good, and I don't know, she's all right.
I feel like there's someone from the 90s that we're just forgetting.
There's a few, I'm sure we are. I've been trying to rack my brains because I know I'm trying to remember because when Dangerfield used to do his Ladies of the Comedy or whatever on HBO every few months or whatever, there was tons of them on there. And sure, Ellen was on there, Roseanne was on there, Sandra was on there. A lot of these women we've mentioned were on there, but there was others. I'm trying to remember them all, but yeah. Anyhow,
there was a black-haired chick. Had annoying, but she was in The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
Janine Garofalo. Garofalo.
She used to be funny, and then Ben Stiller dumped her.
Yeah.
The only reason I kind of know her name and that I nailed it is because of the skit from Fox Sports, the NFL. What's his name, dude? Rob Regal does that song, about Jimmy Garofalo? Nope.
Oh,
the backup quarterback. Anyway, all right. Well,
Yeti knows what you're talking about. He's really into,
he doesn't.
Cricket.
Joseph, the LOL, Ben Stiller dumped her for the blind. No, I'm serious. Go back in her career. She was cute, adorable, and funny until Ben Stiller and her broke up. And then she became a man-hating bitch.
Yeah, I loved her in Wet Hot American Summer.
Mystery Men was probably her last decent film she was in before she turned into a fucking utter.
Did you see the new
The Bowler?
Oh,
did she what?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the bowler. Yeah, I thought you said she got a bowler. I'm like, that's
it is too.
I'm like,
did anybody see the new Wet Hot American Summer series plus movie?
Yeah.
No, but I know the movie, but I haven't seen the series. Yeah.
I thought they were funny for the most part. There were some good bits in there. Some of it didn't land for me, but nothing like the original. The original is just one of those. Do you know they based a lot of that on Sleepaway Camp? The way they look. No one's seen Sleepaway Camp?
Isn't it also? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but isn't that kind of loosely based on like actual their experiences growing up and
what Sleepaway Camp?
No. That Hot American Summer. The guys who wrote it anyway.
Yeah, that and like specifically the way they dressed in Sleepaway Camp.
Oh,
like that was a big influence, and because like not a lot of people have seen Sleepaway Camp, it kind of gets like the Wet Hot American Summer gets a lot of credit for that, but you know what I mean? But like a lot of that, the aesthetics, even the way the camp looks, it comes from Sleepaway Camp because I was like their favorite movie, which camping movie, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, oh boys, they're a average size surprise at the end.
Well, those had like Paul Rudd and shit in it, didn't they? And
the Wet Hot American Summer, yeah, it had everybody in it.
Yeah.
It's
the
like,
who's
like
who.
The elite of the elite when it comes to.
Wasn't even Bradley Cooper in it?
I was going to say it was like one of the last of those good comedies of the 2000s, if I remember right. But yeah.
Well, it came out in 2001. Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper's very first role was that.
Yeah,
maybe
Paul
it was a little
Rudd
earlier than I thought. Then,
Paul Rudd, yeah.
Elizabeth Banks, Amy Paul or whatever her name is.
Yeah, it's that whole group that kind of crosses over with the Judd Apatow circle.
Exactly. Yeah. Michael Ian Black was in it. Yeah. Christopher Meloni.
Yeah, actually, I didn't mind him in the series.
I loved him in the series.
Yeah.
David Hyde Pierce.
He starts fucking the fridge at one stage too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Molly Shannon's in it. I mean, this is everybody, dude. They had, yeah. But yeah, American. If you haven't seen American Wet Hot Summer, check out the original.
Yeah, I haven't seen it forever.
Anyway,
I don't know what that had to do with anything. But...
well, there's women in it. Amy Poehler was on the list, so
that's right. Yeah, you're talking about
bringing it back around.
I forgot. Yeah,
here we go.
Took me a second there. I'm just like, why are we talking about this?
Because it had Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in it. He had a mullet.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, what about the chicks from Reno 911? Nobody ever mentions them.
Oh no,
God,
I saw.
They were fucking hilarious too. What's her face that went on?
Chelsea Poloni or whatever. She was on a couple of those lists.
Is she the one that's the mom on the Goldbergs now? Or is that the
no,
other one? No, the one that's
she's
on
funny
the Goldbergs
too.
now. She's fucking hilarious too.
Oh, now? Not the original mom?
Oh, there's a different mom on the Goldbergs now?
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, she was on Reno 911 as well. No, I'm saying she was also on Reno 911.
Because
that's
the
same
sometimes
actress.
these actresses or these comedians are they're properly utilized in a role, and then everyone's like, they're freaking great. And then in other movies, they're made to fit more of a mold, so they're not as funny. But you know,
Wendy McClendon or whatever her name is, she's fucking hilarious too.
Wendy McClendon.
Yeah. She was on Reno 911. She was in Bridesmaids. Holy shit, I didn't know she was in Bridesmaids.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're right for the most part, but like there is like you can definitely see who has the comedic timing.
Oh yeah.
True. One of my favorite bits. I'm sure you've seen it, Matt, from Reno 911, is when she's testing the one guy who's he's drunk. And he has him do the the line and all that stuff. And he's like, okay, now he's to do the bounce, step, turn.
For whatever reason, when you said Reno 911, I was thinking Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's where I'm like,
no, I know that's what reminded me
Pililani.
of it. I'm like, no, but that show reminded me of like, oh yeah, Reno 911. All those chicks on there were fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, they had some great bits on there. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite ones too. And then
dude, it still pops up on Twitter every once in a while with somebody thinking it's real.
It's
and
real.
Comments. Yeah.
I love those when people think those are real.
Legit, maybe 2 weeks ago, I saw it pop up again. And I came across it. I'm like,
my
wow,
other favorite bit on Reno 911 on the original show was when they come up to those kids who are jumping. They're jumping from roof to roof on their bikes. And instead of stopping them, they sit there and they go, I bet you $50 you can't make it. I bet you 100. So the kid tries it and he falls down. You're like, shit, let's get the hell out of here. Like, what the fuck?
That feels real. Like 100% real for me. Because I'm not going to change. Because like, I'm not going to.
I
learned.
See you being one of those guys, sadly.
Well, you have to learn those things. Because like my first car chase was like, it was very controlled. I was sitting in a parking lot. It's like 2 a.m. I'm just catching up on my patrol sheet, like everything I've done in the night, whatever, just catching up paperwork and stuff. And people came up like, hey man, there's somebody driving on like that track or whatever across the street. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up and I just go, right. I didn't get their name or anything, just went. And there was this dirt track, like a running track almost, right? It's like one of the half-mile ones maybe. Cause it was, anyway, he's in his Mustang Bullet and he's just, driving the track or whatever. So I did what I guess anybody would do. I got on there with him. Now I'm behind him and I'm in pursuit. I'm calling it out. And we're going around, lights are, and finally he stops. I talk about the car and I'm like, why the fuck didn't you stop? Did you hear my siren? Yeah. Anyway, and I get him down in handcuffs and then everybody shows up and one of the more senior officer goes, why didn't you just wait for him to come back around? I'm like, well, now you say it. You say it like that. It makes it sound like what I did was dumb.
Kind of was.
He was like, it's a circle. Like, yeah, I get it.
I mean, he's not really hurting anybody either.
Yeah, but still successful. It was a successful high-speed pursuit. We were going nearly 45 on unpaved roads.
That's right.
Dude, I would have let him go. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. By the end, like no, like a couple years in, you're not doing that. Like I remember this rookie.
You drunk? No, all right. We'll just keep it on the track.
What? So we're rolling out to like this fight or something that a couple other officers in, and we pull up and the guy took off running, right? And he goes, I shit you not, this is what he did. All right, so he's running or whatever, and the guys that are chasing him said that he goes, "Don't bust me, bro. I got a bag of weed on me," and throws it over a fence of a house next to him, right? It was like one of the gallon-sized Ziploc bags with like 30 like individually wrapped dimes and quarters that he had in his bag. So using the term "a bag of weed" loosely. Anyway, so when I pull up with another officer at the same time, right? And it's a younger guy. He gets out, starts running, and I just kept driving. And then I drove past the dude and I blocked him off because at that point I get it. I'm not going to jump out my car to chase somebody on foot when I'm in a vehicle. I'm just going to hit him with a vehicle. He moved, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do the same thing, but I don't.
Don't bust me. Yeah, I got a bag of weed on me.
Yeah.
I think Yeti's got to get going. I don't know how much you got left of the show.
Yeah, that's
anyway,
it. Yeah, we'll do it there.
We're wrapping up now anyway, buddy. Yeah, Yeti, where can they find you?
Street Smarts on Saturday for I don't know some.
All right, thanks, Colin.
Thank you, Yeti.
Yeah,
Thank you,
see
Yeti.
you guys later.
Kai, are you doing your thing tonight?
No, I'm because tonight's the meetup here in Vegas. So I did.
Oh,
I'm doing
that's
Monday,
right. You're
Wednesday.
there.
Yeah, I live here now. So I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday this week.
Cool. Because I'm going to be doing a Street Smarts after dark to make up for not doing it earlier today.
Ooh,
I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
Nice.
Tom, you got anything you want to promote?
Actually, you're going to watch that thing that we said that was on Netflix. You said, "Oh, we're definitely watching that then."
What thing?
It was a woman's comedy special.
Oh God, I did say that. Fuck.
Me and just the normal stuff, basically. But yeah.
Yeah. Check out the 2 episodes of Kid Nation that's out there. I'm editing the 3rd episode now. The lady intruder, the girlfriend. Apparently someone called her savage because she don't give a shit about these kids.
I like that.
But we're having fun with it. We're enjoying it. We need to watch a couple more episodes to backlog them or whatever. Let's see what else I got. I'll be watching She-Hulk tonight. Oh, fuck me. That's tonight, isn't it? Oh, tomorrow night's a big night. Tom, Kai, tomorrow night, once again, the Thursday Throwdown from Comics Division. Ever heard of him? From Friday Night Tights. We will be hosting his Thursday Throwdown on our channel.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And Tom's going to be there.
Be crossing to them this time.
No, Tom's going to be there. Yes. I guess told you.
Okay.
And
Tom's going to bring a special guest.
He is going to bring a special guest. Yeah, somebody very cool. I could never get on my channel without. It's going to be a big thing.
I'll try, but my mom might be busy.
Alrighty. Let's see. I guess that's it.
She's like really busy right now.
Anything else before we go?
Stay Gucci.
Oh, Kai, does he have anything?
Mr. Kansas, Lord, Lord, don't go around here. Sammy.
Hey, Lord, dog, Lord, don't go around here. And I say, Lord, doggy, Lord, don't go around here.
This podcast was pre-recorded live in front of a studio audience.
I want you to know it's over.
That explains the lack of clapping.
Bye.